Hello, everybody, or hello to you when you get here. It is time for a Tiny Tip Tuesday. I know that a lot of you do watch this on the replay, and that's groovy. So I'm going to give a few seconds in case anybody does pop on. I know it's a work night, so in case you are seeing this on some other venue than my Facebook page, you can go to facebook.com/Memory Inkers to follow me. Oh, I see there's somebody online. I can't see who it is, but hello. A couple people. Great. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to talk about today for the tiny tip. So I've already told you guys the Butterfly Brilliance, and I cut my stamp apart because this is a one big stamp. So I did cut mine apart, but what I want to talk about is this designer series paper. You cannot get it anymore, and it is so pretty, and everybody loved it. And the die cut out the butterflies that were on it, the die that goes with this stamp set. Everybody loved it, and now they're like, dang, now I can't get these beautiful butterflies. But yes, you can. So that's what I'm going to show you. We are going to replicate this butterfly. I've cut it out using the die. So I'm going to set this over here as my little reference, and we are going to create this butterfly. And I'll show you two finished projects when I'm done. One that's with one I made, and one that's with the one out of the designer series paper. So I'm starting with the So Saffron ink pad, and I am going to ink up the butterfly. Okay. Now I want to take away some of the color, because now I've got the So Saffron. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I should close this. Okay. So what I've done now is I've got a blender pen here, and I am going to take away the So Saffron off of, it's a little hard to see from my vantage point. So this one may not come out great, but I've got one done. So I just want you guys to get the idea. And then you guys know about blender pens. Just keep wiping them off. I'm not going to worry about all these other black places. Maybe a little bit in here. Just remove some of it. I'm not too worried about it. And really, you probably could get away with not removing any of the So Saffron, because you are using a black marker to fill in. So you're going to take the brush end of your marker, and you can see the whole body is black and the whole outline is black. So I'm going to start with the body, and I'm just going to very carefully, because it's not, this part of the body is a little harder to see on the stamp, especially on video. I'm not kidding you. It is really hard for me to see all the lines. Normally I have it, I've said this a million times, in my face. So, so now I've got the body basically done. This part doesn't look quite right. So there's that. Now I'm going to just take it, and I'm taking my pen, and I'm leaning it so that the tip is going over the edge. And I'm going to turn the stamp so that I can maintain some control as I go around. And before I add any of the extra stuff, what did I do here? I am just going to try to do the outline first. Okay, it's like watching paint dry. I know. Just hang with me though, because I do have the samples to show you. It's surprising how well this comes out. I was surprised, actually, myself. So I've basically got the outline done of the beautiful butterfly. So now I just need to look, where is it doing other things? Well, I can see that here there's a little bit on the inside, so I'm just gonna just add a little bit. And add a little bit here. And then, believe it or not, there is a little dot here. So, butterflies are symmetrical. This one may not be. Just FYI. Then, there's a little bit right here on both sides. Just a little bit. And then there is some up here. I'm going to tilt this so that I can see. And I'm just running it along. It isn't going to be perfect. And I'm going to go do this side. So say hello while you're here. That one did not come out well, so it's not going to look that great. Because seriously, I need it in my face. Then there's a little, like a slight bit of definition in here. You're going to want to take your time if you decide to copy something from the designer series paper. I'm kind of going pretty quickly. Then here, this has eluded me every time I've done it. So let's see if I can do it right. You'll see when you see the card that it's not quite the same. But I keep trying. And there's just a light color there, and then there is black across here. I'm just running the pen. And then this one confused me too. You'll see, when you see mine, you'll see. Perfection is overrated, like I have said a gazillion times. Okay. And then right there, and right there, I think. And then you just try to repeat it on the other side. Yep, see that it's not the same. This is why God makes butterflies and I use stamps. Yep, that is why. I think I did that. And then I really have to look at this because I get totally backwards with what it is I'm doing to figure this out. And I'm covering the light with my finger, so that makes it difficult too. I think there's one there. And okay, and then these look like they have slight lines to them. Okay, this is not going to look great, but my other ones are better, I promise. So then you're just going to huff. But I want to see you because there's a little bit more to it than that, just that. Okay, so it does not look superior, but what you can do is, for the black, you can take your pen. I'm going to start with the yellow, actually, because you can see there's some light So Saffron in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm just going to take this. I don't want it to be too light, and I'm just going to lightly color in. You can actually drag some of the color on this too, but I didn't want to drag any of the black up in here where there's a lot of black. So see how it's starting to color like that? These are places where it's fine to grab it, but it definitely helps to squeeze your ink pad and get more color. But it is still lighter than the inked part. Does that make sense? I hope. Okay, so see, it's starting to look a little bit more like it, right? Is it going to be exactly like it? No. I'm sure that some of you out there can make it look exactly like it. So, yay you. That's not me. So now, this guy doesn't look too good. I actually think his face looks better. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see his little eyeballs? So I don't want to mess that up too much, but the body is just not quite right. So I'm just going to take a little bit of color off of the blend, or off the marker with my blend, and just kind of color it in. And maybe, you know, if I think I need to fix a couple of places, I can do that. okay? Then you just definitely want to take any black off of your blend. Okay, then covers. Okay, so basically that's it. It does not look quite the same, but I mean, I think it's not bad. I mean, it's a pretty good replica, and it probably, I think this is the hardest one to do, honestly, because it has all the black. This one would probably be considerably easier, as would the pink and stuff, because you could go through, there's very little black, but I wanted to pick the harder one to show you. So let me show you my samples. So here's the card that has the one that's made with the actual paper, and here's the one that I did. Now, are they exactly the same? No, but I think they're pretty close. So my tip for today is to just don't be afraid to try, because I would like to think that if somebody got this from me and they didn't know anything about this, they'd be totally happy with it. So I hope you think so too. Please remember to follow me here on facebook.com/memoryinkers. If you are going to place an order, especially if you haven't ordered from me this year and you want some stuff like the retiring stuff, try to order today or tomorrow by noon, because all of the people who ordered are going to get their catalogs mailed to them, but I have to finalize that by tomorrow. So I need you guys to do it by noon tomorrow Eastern time. Use this hostess code JMEVRXPX and make sure you're shopping with me, carriebeglow.stampinup.net. If you have not placed an order, I posted this just recently. If you have not placed an order, but you would like a catalog, please just email me at memoryinkers@att.net. Please share this video and then comment that you shared, because I do a drawing for that. And I hope you will come back again on Saturday for a Saturday sip. It's possible I have some more ideas coming with the new catalog. There's just always like stuff going on. So, and all the orders in March, someone is going to receive the Four Seasons Floral, which I'll probably announce that on Saturday, because that'll be April. And this was you've probably never seen it, because it's in the beginner's catalog. And so it's this little stamp set. It's gently used. And I made 4 cards, and then you get 8 envelopes and stuff to make 4 more cards. So so someone is going to win this for orders placed in March. So that's very exciting. So I hope you will all be here. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Linda. You too, Susan. Groovy. I can't see if anybody else commented, but thank you, ladies. And I will see you back here again. Bye. Have a great evening. If you're in Michigan, try not to blow away. It is so windy today.